Hello. One second for me to pin this and then I'll get started. Hello. Welcome. I'll get started in just a second. Ooh, okay, I can't add that. Because I know it'll be too many words. Welcome to Women's Health Wednesdays. Let me start over. Welcome to Women's Wednesdays. I am your host for this section, for this IG Live. My name is Sol. I'm one of the social media influencers for community health, as well as one of the art educators for The Corner. Today, I'm coming to you to talk to you about our bag series that I am the host of. It is every Wednesday at 8:30 on Zoom. You can RSVP at the link in the comment as well as the link in the bio. Tonight we're going to be talking about STIs, vaginal or front hole health, personal steams, and vaginals. I'm super excited to get into this topic tonight, just because I want to learn more. I've always, seen people promoting vaginal steams and vaginals, and I've never gotten one myself, but definitely hoping to learn and maybe partake in that. So as you guys may or may not know, the BAG series is the Badass Girl Group series. It's a space for women to gather. Right now it's virtually. In person, and eventually it'll be in person. Basically to unwind and to learn from one another. We'll experience musical selections from DJ Sean Don tonight and talk through sexual health catered to women. We'll also cover everything from clitoracy and strapping up to foreplay, lube options, and HIV prevention. So just so you know what you're in for, the way that the call is set up is that we do 2 rounds of music and 2 rounds of sexual health talk, and that's about an hour and a half. So we have 30 minutes of music, then 15 minutes of sexual health talk, and then another 30 minutes of music, and then more sexual health talk. The space welcomes questions about sex and sexual health, so make sure you come through, ask your questions, and get into it with the badass girls that are in the Badass Girl Group. It's open to all women. And tonight we have some really cool giveaways that we're doing, so you have to RSVP for a chance to win. Again, the link is in the bio as well as in the pinned comment. So let's get started for today. Our topic is STIs and vaginal or front hole health, personal steams, and vaginals. So what is vaginal steaming anyway? Let's break it down. Let's be honest, so much happens down there between menstruation, sexual intercourse, childbirth. The vagina goes through a lot. Therefore, vaginal steaming is a natural remedy that cleanses the vagina, front hole, and uterus, regulates menstruation, and eases period cramps and bloating. Vaginal or front hole steaming uses herb-infused steam into your vagina. You can do it at home or at the spa, and all you have to do is sit or squat over a container of herbal infused steam. The herbs that are often used for the steam include mugwort, wormwood, chamomile, calendula, basil, and oregano. To try it at home, it's suggested that you pour a cup of your chosen herbs into a basin of hot water. Let the herbs steep for at least a minute. Remove your clothes from the waist down. Stand or squat or sit over the basin. Sorry about that. If you guys have like a chair or like something put on it, can someone tell me if my connection is going in and out? I want to make sure you all are getting this information. Okay, so like I said, okay, well, let me start over. Hopefully the connection doesn't go out again. Like I said, vaginal or front hole steaming is when you get herb infused steam into your vagina. You can do it at home, you can do it at the spa. All you have to do is sit or squat over a container or basin of the herbal infused steam. The herbs that are often used for the steam include mugwort, wormwood, chamomile, calendula, basil, and oregano. If you want to try it at home, it's suggested that you pour a cup of your chosen herbs into a basin of hot water. Let the herbs steep for at least a minute, and then remove your clothes from the waist down. All right. Sorry about my connection, everyone. Hopefully this is better now, and it'll stay consistent. So you want to remove your clothes from the waist down and stand or squat over the basin. Make sure that you're wrapping a towel around your waist and your legs to prevent the steam from escaping. And this usually takes anywhere from about 20 to 60 minutes. Sometimes the steam may cool sooner. So as long as the steam is hot, you can sit on it for that amount of time until it cools down. According to research, steams not only clean your vagina and uterus, but they also are known to relieve stress, depression, hemorrhoids, infections, infertility, hormone imbalances, headaches, fatigue, digestive issues, and generalized pain. We do know that the vagina is a self-cleaning organ, so this is just an extra tool to add to your sexual health toolkit, aka your bag. It's just something that you can add and something that you can do if you're interested in it. There are also things that are called vajacials. Vajacials are spa treatments performed on the vulva of the vagina. They focus mainly on the bikini line and the outer labia. The vajacials treat ingrown hairs, remove dead skin cells. They smooth the bumps around the bikini line, prevent acne. They help with hyperpigmentation, and they promote healthy and hydrated skin in the vaginal area. A vajacial is typically 50 minutes. It consists of cleansing, mild enzyme exfoliant, extractions of ingrown hairs, a mask, and a skin brightening serum. Vajacials are usually follow-up treatments to help the side effects of hair removal on the vagina. It is recommended to get a vajacial at least 7 days post-shaving or waxing. Vajacials can help with evening out skin tone around the bikini line and get rid of bacteria, discoloration, and hyperpigmentation. It can also prevent irritation. So let's not forget that vajacials also promote body positivity. Vajacials are a way for you to take care of your intimate areas in a non-invasive, non-sexual way. They relieve stress and can be something that you do monthly, bi-monthly, or every now and then, just like getting a massage or a mani-pedi. They can illuminate, soothe, and hydrate areas that we never spend enough time on. And at the end of the day, it's still your skin. So if you think a facial is important to maintain healthy skin on your face, why not do the same thing for the surface of your more intimate areas? Alright. And last topic for this Women Wednesday is STIs. This is also an important topic. The 4 most common STIs in DC are chlamydia, gonorrhea, hepatitis C, and syphilis. So let's talk about what they are. Chlamydia and gonorrhea are common STIs that can infect anybody. They're easily cured. However, if they're not treated, they can cause serious complications. You can get chlamydia or gonorrhea by having vaginal, anal, or oral sex with someone who has chlamydia or gonorrhea. Of the newly reported cases of chlamydia in DC in 2018, 1 in 2 were women and 1 in 2 were under the age of 25. So of the newly reported cases of chlamydia in DC, half were women and half were under the age of 25. Of the newly reported cases of gonorrhea in DC in 2018, both of these stats are for 2018, 7 in 10 were men and 1 in 4 were aged 25 to 29. Syphilis is also another STI that can cause some health consequences if it's not treated. Syphilis is transmitted from person to person by direct contact with a syphilitic sore or a cancer. Called a cancer, yes. These cancers can be located around the external genitals, in the vagina, around the anus, or in the rectum, or in and around the mouth. You can get syphilis through vaginal, anal, or oral sex. Of the newly reported cases with primary and secondary syphilis in DC in 2018, 9 out of 10 were men, and 1 in 3 were aged 30 to 39. Yes, as always, you can contact our community health team at 202-797-4439 for questions around sexual health and STIs. Hepatitis C is a liver infection caused by HCV, or the hepatitis C virus. It is spread through contact with blood from an infected person. Today, most people can become infected by sharing needles or other injection drug equipment. For some people, Hep C is a short-term illness, but for more than half of people, it can become a long-term chronic infection. Of all reported chronic Hep C cases in DC between 2014 and 2018, 2 and 3 were men, 9 and 10 were aged 50 and older, and 8 and 10 were born between 1945 and 1965. As always, the best way to avoid STIs is to use your condoms, limit the number of partners, and avoid sharing drug injection equipment. So, just continue to add to your sexual health toolkit, aka your bag. Stay stocked up on barriers, condoms, PrEP if that's something that you're looking into. Those are all good things to, make sure that you're doing your best to avoid contracting an STI. If you want to continue the conversation on vaginal or front hole cleansing, we will have an expert joining us on the bag series tonight at 8:30. So you can RSVP in the bit.ly link in the comments that's pinned there, as well as in the bio. We'll also have some giveaways, so you really don't want to miss out on this one. Make sure you're following us on all our social media platforms at Whitman-Walker and join us tonight. Again, if you have any more community health questions for our team, you can call at 202-797-4439. And I look forward to hopefully seeing some of your faces and talking to you all tonight about STIs, about vaginal and front hole cleansing, and all that good stuff. Definitely looking forward to vibing out to DJ Sean Don, so make sure you also give them a follow. Alright, have a great Wednesday. I'll talk to you all soon.